Naija nerds.
Hello and welcome to episode 244 of Naija's Geeking Out, your favorite comic book podcast with a Naija twist. We're back, guys. Yes, so this week you've got me, Cakes, and Red, the regular. How you doing?
I'm good, but I have a question. Why is Tunde not here? What happened to
Because it
Superman?
fucked up our audio last week, so he decided to run away.
Oh, that's it. Not because Superman dropped almost how many percent?
That too. Plus
That's
that one.
okay.
No. We'll revisit.
Because
We'll
it's
talk about it.
definitely running. Okay.
Talk about it. It's on the docket. It's on the docket for
Yeah.
today. That one.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm in a very, very good place, actually.
Okay, that's good. Good,
Yes.
good. So we want to kick off with an apology, guys. The audio output from our last podcast recording somehow got screwed up through today's ineptitude. Um, so
Yes.
this is 2 hours of and 30 minutes of prime content with some special guests and lots of insights. And I think the first sort of 40 minutes are just almost indigestible. We have
Yeah.
no excuse. I think what we will do is try to cut out the bad parts in the beginning and just leave it out there. This almost feels like episode 243. But
Yeah.
we had a cracker of an episode last week, guys, and we'll try to clean it up for you. If you want to revisit it, please.
Yeah. So what? Yeah, guys. Just based on what Keck said, what I'm going to do before we post this one, I'm just going to really cut that and just
Yeah,
cut out the
yeah,
the first part.
yeah,
Apologies.
yeah. I mean, it was long. I think it was longer than the film.
Yeah, it was. Probably was.
It really
It
was
probably,
longer than the
probably
film.
was.
But we were having so much fun.
Uh,
Yeah, lots of insights as well came to it. But it was Superman. Right, moving on. Let's move on from 243 and let's move on to Superman box office.
yes.
All right. So global box office for Superman since when did it drop? The fourth? No, not the fourth.
Yeah,
No.
2 weeks now.
11th.
Yes.
November.
11th. Yeah.
11.
Well,
Yeah.
some people got earlier, but yeah, 11th.
Yeah, so some people did get it earlier. So I think global is 406 million,
Yes.
right? Which is not too bad.
It's good.
But it doesn't feel great though.
Yeah. Which is almost a parallel to our review of this film. It's
I didn't
good.
say this one was great. I didn't say Oh, you mean exactly?
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
a striking parallel. Again.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
striking parallel. Yeah, the box office
Yeah.
the box office is good, steady, but it's not fantastic. It's not the the box office
Yeah.
breaking,
Yeah.
giant that we were all hoping
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
And I
It is.
can understand it. The question I have for you, you guys probably know more about box office and how.
Yes.
What do you think this translates to for its full run? What is it looking like? Full run getting
Oh,
into.
I don't know, but the box office specialists have said so like 700 between the 700 to 800, and that is being very positive,
Optimistic. Oh,
optimistic. That's the word I'm
Right.
looking for.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I mean, yeah, it's not what I mean, I was hoping for well over a billion,
You said
but
1.2. You said
yeah,
1.2 billion.
don't remind me.
yeah.
Please, don't remind me. It's a shame, but it is what it
Yeah.
is. It's not a disaster by any means, but it's not the resounding success I was hoping for.
No,
Yeah.
no. And I actually I wonder about that because I mean you've got Jurassic World. I mean Jurassic World came out earlier. Agreed. But Jurassic World is like 650 million already. And I don't know if Superman's going to make another 200 in the next week or I
Yeah.
don't know what that means. I
I
don't know
don't,
what that not even for the universe. I'm less concerned about the universe, but what does that mean for the brand of Superman?
I think it's good.
Is he incapable of cracking a billion?
I think it seems to me that
Mm.
unless you get some visionary director who does something extraordinary with this character, it seems there's a general upper limit now. In my mind, there's a general upper
Okay.
limit to Superman. So,
So
yeah, go
who
on.
who is it that could who is this visionary? Is it Quentin Tarantino that's going to do a Superman that comes in and starts shooting
Do,
people?
do you guys do you guys think it's just a movie? What about demographics?
I actually think it's the brand.
Yeah,
Think it's a brand.
I think there's a limit
Uh,
now
It's
in
the
my mind
superhero.
to the brand.
Is
limits can be broken. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying
Yeah, yeah.
you have to
I mean,
work
we're just
harder now. In my mind, now you have to work harder with Superman
yes,
than you would have with Batman.
yes.
I think that's the bottom line now.
I think I agree with that.
Batman is the market leader
Yes,
in DC. To me,
yes.
now there's no doubt. With
I mean, you've got. I mean, you've got a standout director like James Gunn,
yeah.
who has a lot of, a lot of pull in the market. Both. I mean, he just about everybody likes him apart from Snyderists or Snyderbots. Everybody likes him. The directors like him, actors like him, studios like him. He's a media darling, and we people tend to like his vision and his movies, and super comic book heads tend to like his work. And this happens. I mean, we make it sound like a disaster. It is not by any means,
It
but
is
I think
not
it's
now.
just because of Superman is the first,
Yes.
the the icon, and somehow
Well,
financially falls short
if so,
because
you could say there's a parallel between England being the first footballing nation and them never really struggling to reach the heights that teams like Brazil and Germany have done on a regular. You know,
Red is
be,
vexing.
yeah, and
I'm not vexing. He's making this too easy. I have so many comebacks for that. I don't even, I'm thinking of which one to pick. He's talking about the heights, reaching the heights. Not even close to it. They're not even close to finding anything.
can you just calm down?
Okay,
Let's
okay,
not go there. Let's just stick with
okay.
Superman.
We'll keep this. We'll
I'll
keep this to
probably
comics.
pick
Yes.
the worst analogy that I could have used to trigger you, but fine. Let's put that to one side.
Okay.
So you asked a question there, Red, about what kind of director. I've not really
No,
thought.
Kex had that. I
Oh,
asked
sorry, was
about
it?
demographics. Yeah.
Yeah. I've not really thought about it, but one name just popped in my head instantly. He said it without me even really analyzing it, and that was James Cameron. For some weird reason, I've always felt that if he ever did a superhero movie, not even just Superman, he would. It would be if anything. It would be a spectacle.
It'll be
That would
4 hours
that
long. It'll be
that
4 hours long.
So I think
Yeah.
Cameron plus Superman is one of the things that could break that sky. That seems to be the limit now. I think he's my first. Always have an issue, but this is a me issue. I don't think a lot of people have this issue. But my issue is I don't like Superman fighting people who've got powers like him. After a while, it gets boring for me, and it seems to be always the case. He doesn't fight people. He does in the comics, but in the movies, he always tends to fight other Kryptonians or people who can fly,
Oh,
people who have
Kryptonian
super
types.
strength.
Yeah.
I would like him to fight somebody who's got a totally different power set where he has to be inventive with his powers, and it's not just punch, 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 heat vision, punch, 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 heat vision. I want something along those lines, just to mix it up a bit.
Can you give me an example of someone you would consider? No, no, no. I'm not trying to be funny.
No.
But yeah,
I'm with you.
yeah. I'm just like
So I mean,
who
let's just take. Let me just take the power sets. Sorry, not power set. Rogue's gallery.
yeah, yeah.
So the one guy that I know that used to give this guy a lot of grief was Parasite.
Yes, I think in Parasite exactly the same.
yeah,
I am thinking
Paras.
exactly. But the problem is Parasite when he absorbs his powers, Parasite to get strong, right?
Yeah. He does.
So there's an element of punchy punchy.
Then
What about the imp with
yeah,
the
so the imp.
with the consonants?
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's a big
so the
Yes.
imp is the next guy you'd think of
Yeah.
that kind of falls. But that's okay. So that's very strange. So I would even say that his raw gallery generally are people like that.
No, no, no. I mean
Brainiac.
the heavy Brainiac maybe. I think
Yes.
the second movie might be a Brainiac movie.
Movie. Okay. Yeah. Yep.
I don't know. I don't
Because
know.
you could have a
I
feel
really, really get your
with
point.
Brainiac probably using Parasite as a tool against him. And
There'll be an element of punchy punchy in it. Brainiac might just not be the main guy.
yeah. No, there is, but it's just like it's very hard sometimes when okay, all you're doing is punching and is who punch
Yeah.
harder.
Yeah.
That wins. But again, this might just be a me thing with
Yeah.
um
I mean, the one thing is the fight scenes in Superman. Sorry, I feel like we're deviating a bit, but the fight scenes in Superman were very innovative. Like they were, he would. There was a bit where the fight sequence in the I want to say Super Bowl in the arena, in the football on the football field, I
Okay,
thought
yeah,
was
yeah,
very nice. He
yeah,
was fighting those two guys, the engineer and and
yeah.
and Ultraman, where she goes around his hand and then he spins around and slams
Right.
her. And I think there was some pretty.
So I was very keen on that whole scenario where the engineer went into his lungs, and
Oh
then
yeah, that was good.
from his lungs he kind of
Flew up. Yeah, that
flew
was
up,
cool.
and he went into space.
That's cool.
He went into space to. I like that kind of, and also I like
Yeah.
there was one scene.
So what was that? What was that physics? Tell me.
No, so it's affecting, making her freezing. So basically,
Okay.
the nanobites were struggling
Oh yeah, none
with,
about
with, 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 with the
okay.
temperature thing. So
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I like the scene in the Pockets universe
Yes.
where he uses super breath as like a form of proportion.
I
You know,
did
things.
not like that at all.
I actually liked it. You know, it's like, okay, your gravity bending powers are not working here. You have to add some extra to it. You know, it's a different use for
Okay.
what he had. I don't know. Kex's camera has got okay, yeah.
No. I get you. I get you. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's. I just want because we've had Superman films where he fought
Mm.
people who were not punchy punchy, where he fought Lex Luthor. We had Superman Returns where he fought an island. So there's some
Oh yeah.
there are some that I think I think if it's done inventively, I think it could be
Yeah,
it could be very
and that's the key. It's being inventive with what he can do,
clever. Yeah,
giving us
yeah,
something different. Yeah, you're right. You could even be inventive with the punchy.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
this was quite inventive. Like
Yeah,
even the fight with Ultraman in the
yeah,
rifts where they were doing some,
Mhm.
yeah.
it was cool. It was cool, and I never once felt like they. I never once felt like it was two invulnerable people fighting themselves. It was two equally matched people, but they were. I felt they were doing damage.
Oh yes. Oh,
Didn't feel that.
to be
It
honest,
didn't feel like Man of Steel one where there's these guys are these guys are not feeling each other's punches. Like there's nothing that's happening. It's the environment that's feeling it.
it's
But
fair enough. That's another thing that a few people did not like.
which part? The fact that he was
Superman taking
damaged.
damage.
It's okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so the guy I went to watch it with, that was his
yeah.
problem. Like he didn't like
That
someone getting beat like
that
that.
that, that was my wife's problem as well.
Yeah, I was going to say that your missus didn't like that.
She
I think
she
someone needs to
she
actually get
was
about it.
visibly getting upset at every time she saw any blood on him.
He got a little like I said we started with him at death's door.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
He
had to
got
be healed.
killed.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had to be
yeah,
healed
yeah.
85%. Went back,
Mm.
and he didn't even go back on a like on with any kind of vim. He went back and he got his ass handed to him again.
Okay. Yep.
And the only reason why he survived was because the hammer decided
Flew
that
away. Yep.
I'm
Yep.
gonna bugger off. I've beaten you again. I've proven to the build of Metropolis that you can't protect them, and I'm gonna go.
Yep.
Between that and the metamorpho
Mm.
thing and being like he maybe
Yeah.
about 4 different times in this movie,
Yep.
he was really, really humbled.
Yep.
So it felt I can get why people would struggle with that. But okay. So
Yep.
box office 400. I think we took some predictions last week. I think the bottom was Oluwole who said 650. And of course the top was that one that said 1.2 billion.
Like
Where,
double.
where was I? At
Red,
nine
you
or
said
eight?
900. You
Yeah.
said 900.
Don't even think about it, Ray. I think
So the weird
Oluwole
thing is,
is closest.
after but Oluwole's prediction, let's be clear, was after the movie came out.
True. That's very, very true. Very true.
Oluwole gave 650,
Yeah.
Raptor gave 700, Duke gave 700.
Who's the
So
lowest
even
of the four of us that predicted before the film came out?
I said 800.
So okay.
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 I said
Okay.
800. Tunde said 9. Red said 9. Tunde said 1. You said 1.2.
Okay.
But that goes to show that even after watching the movie,
Mm-hmm.
we came out and were like, this film is not going to make 1 billion.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, this is not a 1
Yeah,
billion
it
film.
was. Yeah, it didn't feel like a 1 billion movie
feel like a 1 billion movie.
instantly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we have predictions for Fantastic Four?
Yes, we do.
Before we get to that, no, let's not jump onto Fantastic
No,
Four.
I'm just asking. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
we
asking.
do, and we will. I wanted to talk about the reaction. I don't want to use the word Snyderists. I want to use the
Okay.
Cavill fans, cause
Yeah.
so this is an end of an era, officially now. We have a new Superman. Henry Cavill had a 9-year reign as Superman,
Okay.
which ironically matches Christopher Reeve's 9-year reign
Okay.
run. So he from 78 to 87. Brandon Roof obviously had only one film, only had one film, so he didn't have much of a
Well,
reign.
technically, he appeared in the
One,
series.
Oh,
1 month.
true.
He appeared in the series. The Kingdom
Yeah.
Come. He was the Kingdom Come Superman in the
Yeah.
series. But go on.
My question here is: there's been a lot of backlash from Cavill fans / Snyderists against this film.
Yep.
The film just come out, so obviously we could say it's to be expected.
It is.
How long do you think this will last in this reign? Do you think maybe after a couple more
They will
films?
never accept him.
It's not going to last.
They will never accept him.
Oh, wow.
And
They will-
this is where we have to make the clarification. I don't believe they're Cavill fans. They're Snyder fans. And as long as they feel Snyder has been wronged, nothing is going to be acceptable.
They'll never accept him.
It's not just their reaction is not just negative. It's visceral. Like
Yeah.
they are angry. You actually read some of the things that would be like, calm down. Like don't
Is this person?
don't grab a conniption because of this thing. Like as if they're gonna have an aneurysm. They are so. I think angry is understating it. The reaction is visceral. It's very raw.
So let me put something to you, Red.
Yeah.
Let's assume this universe continues.
Yeah.
So this film, fine, it is what it is. Probably going to make around 650, 700 million. Okay, fine. Then the next, I don't know what the next. I think the next installment is what.
Supergirl.
Is it Supergirl next?
I believe
I
so.
think it is.
Right. Okay.
It is,
Supergirl. So Supergirl comes out. Let's say Batman comes out. Let's say 4 films in. The universe is doing very, very well. Let's say in the midst of that, there's a critical success, a box office like a billion movie. Would that convince these guys?
I don't think so. Actually, I think there might have been news. I think I saw something where James Gunn said he wouldn't mind having Cavill back as another character. If you can look that up, I think there was just over this last few days.
Can you imagine Can you imagine if he came back as? Well, we've had Ultraman here. I was going to say the pop or.
So they're just going to change the argument that
You
because he's doing badly, he's trying to bring back.
I
Cavill to
think
short his
it'd be
numbers.
I think it'd be a big mistake to bring him back.
It would be. It would be.
Now you
And
could
I
bring
don't think he would come back.
you could bring him back in my mind 10 years down the line in a multiversal story. But only if this universe has really had
Fully grown and matured.
and has won that argument already. You know, like where there's no where the universes have succeeded massively beyond whatever DCU did, so that then you could bring him back in like a.
They're never going to accept it.
I think it's
never
the
gonna-
Snyderists are never going to accept it.
Okay.
Never
They're
gonna
never going to accept it because the only two there are 2 conditions that will make them accept it. You have to bring back Snyder and you have to bring back Cavill.
But Snyder also feeds into it.
It's not.
He also feeds it.
You know what? I used to think that, Red, and I believe that he used to, but now I don't think even he. At this point now, at this point I think he's over it. At this point, what he wants to do is I want to create a Rebel Moon universe.
Yeah.
Please, guys, can you love this? That love that you had for Superman, bring it here. But even that, people are like,
it created the monster. Like, no, forget Rebel
exactly.
Moon.
No,
we want
exactly.
we want DCU.
So here's the thing here for me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think Keck is correct. I don't think he's egging them. He stopped egging them on for minutes.
Yeah.
The only thing, and this might be me reaching too much, I'm thinking surely you should have come out and praised the Superman.
Yes,
but he said nothing.
Encourage them. Yeah.
Which
No, he hasn't. Yeah.
But he's taking pictures with James Gunn, so there's no beef to prove. Like,
yeah. Well, to me, that's a wise man.
They did a they did a cartoon together,
Yep.
Rick and Morty. They did a Rick and Morty thing where they
Oh, I saw that. I watched that.
faced
That's
themselves
quite fun actually.
respectfully, and they were like
Yes. Yeah.
having jibes, friendly jibes. So they're
Yeah.
clearly mates.
Yep.
Yeah,
And they asked
those
him that, have
guys,
you gone to
those
see the
guys
film? And
don't.
the guy said, I've not had the chance to go and watch it. And it could be true. He doesn't have to be there on day one.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
could be true now. Let's be honest.
I agree, but
Yeah.
in terms of how it looks and how people can spin that,
The
you know,
optics, yeah.
you know humans now.
People, once with the effects of it, there's nothing you can tell them.
Yeah.
There's nothing you
Yeah.
can. If he watches it, they'll say, man, Snyder is the bigger man, man. This guy's too much.
Yeah.
This guy, man, he's
There
only
was-
Snyder
there's
that
always
can-
something, yeah.
There's always
Yeah.
something that they will spin. So it's okay that we're going in this direction. They won't like it. Hopefully, the universe can spin up enough momentum
Yeah.
that it doesn't matter in a few years. Apart from it just be like a bleep that there was. Do you remember there was a Cavill movie, which wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong, it was a decent enough good movie. It just wasn't quite what the world wanted at the time. So we move.
Okay.
I don't think Cavill will come back ever anymore.
He's
I think
probably-
the Black Adam thing
yeah, scarred him.
almost
Yeah.
it's-
That was bad. That was really bad.
was
Courtesy of your friend.
oh
Yeah, but see, okay. Can I say something here?
Yeah.
I was thinking about this.
Okay.
And as much as I enjoy blaming The Rock,
that's what I live for.
I don't think it's The Rock's fault that he was allowed to tell Superman, because Rock also believed
No,
it.
no, it's not. It's not.
They
it's
let
not his
Rock
fault,
believe
but-
that while they were behind the scenes, they knew fully well they were pulling the curtain on this.
He's somebody that would have taken
agree.
no for an answer.
I don't agree exactly.
He's a type A. This guy went into Fast and Furious franchise and tried to take it over.
Exactly. He's one of those people that the force of their personality.
Yeah,
He's
he's not going to. Yeah,
I'm driving this thing almost single-handedly. He's like a bigger version of Tom Cruise.
yeah. He's already
Yeah,
announcing.
like-
He's already announcing
already
hierarchy change and everything.
Oh, yeah,
like
He was already taking pictures of himself in board meeting, him at the head of the table. I
Yeah.
swear, watching the movie like this, while
Yeah.
everybody was just beside him, he was
And
just there watching.
it was going
and
to
white.
make Shazam. It was going to make
You know,
Shazam the most powerful and beat
He was
Superman.
doing this like a WWE event.
Yes.
Like this
Pretty
week
much.
at Royal Rumble, we're gonna fight. I'm gonna take the. He was just being the face of the franchise. So there's nothing they could have told that guy really. It was just a question.
No.
Of, let's just watch him. If this thing makes money,
Yeah.
we'll back it.
Yeah,
If it
fine.
doesn't, thank God it won't. Then we'll just move on. So
We
has
know
it
where
been-
we know what we're trying to do, anyways. So
No,
let
if
it
this thing
continue.
had made $1 billion, they would have been stuck with it. Like, okay. I mean, because money is money.
Yeah,
That,
that's of course.
that would have
there's
been
something
harder.
here.
They
Yeah,
would
there's
have-
something here. People
Yeah.
clearly
Yeah.
respond to this
Yep.
and this guy, and they loved Cavill. So, all right, guys, so we gone. We're talking about bringing you on board. And
How much
Can
did
you
they
it
make?
work with this guy? It was
400.
maybe 500, 400, something
No,
like
400.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Mm.
apparently this Superman movie has passed the
Crossed it.
last 5 DC movies
Okay. Okay.
in box office, and
Okay.
and the last 2 Marvel ones.
393.
Yeah.
300,
How much? So how much did the Batman make?
700, I think.
Okay.
I think we talked about it last week. I think it made about 700. Check now. 772.
Okay.
Yeah, 772. Anyway, Cavill, do your whole Highlander, Warhammer, all those things that you clearly want to do and you are passionate about and you enjoy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stay there, and just let Gunn do what he wants to do here.
Excellent.
All right. So let's move on to Fantastic Four first reactions. Now, what have you heard about first reactions?
Curb.
Yes. No, you're right. I hear you, Red. I hear you, Red. But I can't control myself. So I've been hearing great things. Now, yes, first reactions always tend to be a lot of hype, generally, and I should know better.
Yep.
But I am fully throwing myself into the trap willingly, like a sacrificial goat. I want this to be good. You know my feeling on the team itself. Fantastic Four has been it's my favorite. Well, it's my favorite team overall. It's my favorite Marvel. It's my favorite Marvel team. Always has
Yeah.
been. I'm a sci-fi guy. This is the sci-fi family. So we've had two incarnations. Yeah, we have two incarnations of that already, which were okay.
Two?
The Roger Corman one, you didn't mention that one.
You
Oh
can't
God,
forget
God,
that one.
please. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
but
okay,
that
okay. Sorry,
one.
I've wiped that. I've wiped that from memory. So yeah,
Okay.
technically we've
Yeah.
had three versions of Fantastic Four already.
Yes.
One of them was okay. One was terrible. The other one was actually wasn't even released. That's how bad that one was. um, so again, this is a franchise or a team that's not met the heights I think it deserves. And when this film was being made, I'm one of the ones who was really wary about the speed.
I'm still
The
wary.
speed, everything. I was really worried. And I think, oh, this is the first family. You guys are gonna mess up again. So I'm clutching at straws when I started hearing all these great reviews, and
get
it's bringing my hope up that this is be good. And some of the reviews have been very hyperbolic in nature.
Yeah, a little
Yes.
bit too much.
Yeah, well,
There's
too
a whole
much.
lot
Yeah,
of, oh, Sue Storm, kill me,
yeah,
take my life.
yeah.
I love you so much. I'm like, okay, you need to.
Somebody said this is the best thing. I've seen one where it said this is the best thing that's ever come out of MCU.
Marvel. Yeah.
So
Let
even
me some. Can I just fire off some, please?
yeah. Oh yeah, fine. Go for it.
Visually stunning, stylish, self-contained, and easy to jump into. Okay, fair enough. I had such a good time with this one. The retrofuturism is such a snack. Okay. My standouts is Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm. Babe, I will die for you. You are perfect. Okay, relax. Okay. First Steps is extraordinary, all caps. The score is pure magic, the visuals are next level, and the cast chemistry is electric. It's bold, fresh, and unlike anything Marvel's done before. This is their next masterpiece. Whew, masterpiece, you know. It's breathtaking, stunning visuals, a moving story with witty banter, epic action. Marvel's first family delivers one awesome ride. Pedro Pascal nails it as Mr. Fantastic. Vanessa Kirby stands out as Sue Storm. She's a shooting star. First Steps is inspiring, caps, and the definitive caps take on Marvel's first family. That is a cosmic storm of imagination and a future foundation. I mean, it just feels a little too. What's that word?
Too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Kex.
Hyperbolic.
So
Yeah.
here's my take.
Yeah.
I listened to those reviews.
Yeah.
It's telling me that this film is a 10 over 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's literally yeah.
So
Exactly.
I'm now so in my mind I will now dial this down and I say to
And give it
myself,
an 8.
at least this film should be an 8 over 10.
Yeah. That is reasonable.
So that's where I am. If I now enter there and it's now a 5 over 10, I can cry.
So this is
I'm gonna go with a 7. Go on, sorry, Red.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to be one of the most pleasantly surprised because I'm still not completely sold.
I'm not.
Then it's going to be bittersweet for me. I want it to do well, but if it's as great as you guys are saying, that means it's still going to
You
be
guys.
as what we've just read is saying.
Yeah.
Then that means we're going to get Pedro Pascal for a long time to come. I don't want that.
So Red, stop. Let's assume now this is a 9 over 10. This is like extraordinary film. You cannot put that aside. That would you care anymore?
Probably, I mean, what do I have to do with it? I
Exactly.
mean, if it's making money for them and it's a good one, they're just going to keep milking him. And
can you imagine? Can you imagine the amount of dragging I can drag a certain person called Duke?
Oh, this is personal for you.
Yes.
Yeah,
It was. Well, he made it personal. He made it personal by deciding that it's almost like he's praying for the failure of this film.
Oh, he came out and he said he saw disturbing things about this movie, and I thought he was being serious.
Yes. So, and I can see, in a weird way, why a very good Fantastic Four film now in my mind is now actually bad for Superman. Because if it's as good as it says, it might actually stop any momentum that Superman might have. If the word of mouth is as good, if when people start watching it for real, and they start hyping it this way,
Yeah.
People thinking, should I go watch this one? They might then switch to Fantastic Four, which because I was thinking if Fantastic Four was not here on the budget on the schedule for next month, I think Superman would trot along.
I have some more run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm hearing all these great things, and I'm starting to feel myself like even. I think went to see How to Train Your Dragon yesterday with my kid, and
What
we
did
were
you
watching
say?
How to Train Your Dragon. The live.
Oh, how was it? The real one?
Yeah, it was. It's bloody fantastic. This is the second time I'm watching it.
Oh wow.
It's bloody
Okay.
fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really it's a like for like, and it's
Compared
very
frame for frame shot.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no change. Yeah.
no changes. But it's very
Okay.
good. The score is so good. And they
Okay.
did the trailer of Fantastic Four at the start, and I found myself, and my kid was like, "I mean, we have to go and watch this," and I was like, "Yeah, I think so," because I found myself getting moved, and particularly with the Galactus bits where he's in is it Tattoo? What's the name of his ship?
So
Oh
I've
yeah.
not seen that. Don't spoil that for me because I've not seen that later. I've not seen the
Sorry.
final trailer now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks the scale looks like the scale of the Eternals, the Celestials and Eternals.
Right.
Like
Okay.
super huge. And I was like, found myself kind of, and then there's a bit where his eyes just glow. It looks very nice. And I was like, can I afford? But there are lots of things that I also don't like, if I'm being honest. I don't
Okay.
like the retrofuturistic.
Oh, yeah, I think you said that from the beginning.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
like
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
okay.
don't like their
Give,
costumes.
giving you the Jetsons, the Jetsons feeling.
Yeah.
It's very
Jetsons
jet.
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the word. It's very, very, very,
It's
very.
strange because I have no particular hate for it.
Yeah.
I would not have gone with it without. It would never occur to me to do it that way.
Yeah.
But it's fitting in terms of the history of the team.
Spot on.
Yeah.
It's
So
very
so
well.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. So I thought, okay, fine. You're doing something.
Yeah.
You-
Yeah. No. It's
yeah.
very fit.
Yeah, you know.
It's with the whole Herbie, the Fantastica,
Yeah,
all of
yes.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm like, I don't really, and I don't like the way the costumes fit. They just.
I
feel-
actually, you know what? The costumes have really grown on me.
people like the costumes.
Yes, at first I was like, okay, I was not really for or against it, but the more I look at it, the more I think actually this is quite nice, especially with that era it's set in.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. So yeah, okay.
People are responding to the costumes, and they're like,
Mm.
oh man, but for me, it's like they look like PJs. I'm like, okay, these look like
Yeah, jammies.
like yeah, they look
Well,
like jammies. I'm like, okay.
jammies you wear. It's almost like what you would wear inside the spacesuit.
Yeah, true.
You know,
true.
yeah.
Or on a spaceship,
Oh,
like
yeah,
after you come out of the
Yeah. Your undercloths or what you call it.
and I saw somebody on Twitter, somebody went to buy, they're selling some of those like the jackets. You know the way astronaut like you know
Yes.
the Picard jackets and
Yeah.
space, and it looks fucking amazing.
They're selling them
White
already.
and blue with four, and they're selling it.
I'm
And
getting
one
one.
guy said he went to a shop to buy, and as he was walking in,
Huh.
he saw one of the shop attendants hiding it. So he now went to the front and they were like, do you have Fantastic Four? They were like, no. He said, no, I saw someone
yeah.
behind a mannequin there.
Bring it.
I said, you go and bring it for me. And, so somebody went to get it and he took a picture of it and it looks absolutely amazing. It's, the Picard jackets.
Yeah. No, I know exactly. The moment you said that,
Jesus,
I
it's
have the
white
image of that
and blue
jacket,
and
and I'm going to get it. I need one of
it's
those.
so nice. It looks so nice. The four on there. I was like,
Yeah.
hey, I can see how these would be really popular at Comic Con and stuff because it has a more realistic feel. You can do the turtleneck.
Yeah. You can wear it without even being cosplaying, and then
Yeah,
also
and
when
it
you're
looks
cosplaying, you can wear it. Yeah.
real.
To
Yeah.
be honest, it will also remind me of that Mr. Terrific suit jacket.
Okay.
This jacket was very nice and fitted.
Yes,
Jacket
that
was
jacket is something I can buy.
fair play. Yes.
Yes.
Something
Yes.
you probably will buy.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. True.
But I say that to say, what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing, they are not kind of matching, and I'm just hoping I'm pleasantly surprised. Thursday, right? This Thursday. Do you guys have tickets? Yeah.
So
or
I have it for Friday.
Friday. Okay.
Yeah. What about you, Kix?
I have it for Thursday.
Okay, so you be first to see it. So I'm gonna have to do another blocking of all the groups are
I'm not
making.
going to say.
I'm
I'm
saying,
not going to say anything.
Yeah.
I'll just probably
What
say my
about
score.
you? What about you, Red?
I'm saying a Saturday. I'm saying Saturday night.
Saturday. Okay.
I'll just say my score. I won't say anything else. But
Question.
guys, we won't be talking about this next week. Whew. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
Question.
what did we predict? Or what did we?
Yeah. So
predict for?
have we done predictions? Have we done predictions already for this?
We did.
Oh God.
Red 560. Today 700. I was 750. I went 800. So I think I went too high.
Yeah, it sounds like you might be on the button on this one. Right. You're still not buying it.
If you ask me now, my answer would be higher.
Yeah, possibly. Yes, possibly higher. Possibly higher.
I had absolutely no faith in this thing. We'll see.
I mean, to be fair, they were still doing the VFX up until last week. Like, kind of like silly things that we're hearing coming out of there. So, and the one thing that started to grow on me is Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards.
Look at this guy.
I am stitching, guys. He's starting to grow on me.
Yeah, too easy. Yeah, so easy.
Very easy. Can you believe that? No.
Even with the mustache, and they're like, we will protect. He's like, we will protect you. Fantastic.
That scene. See, so for me, that scene, that trailer, where him saying that.
Yeah.
When I saw that scene, I said, "You bastard! This is why they're always hiring you."
He's a good actor.
He's just simply a good actor. That line, the way they did, it was not overly dramatic. It's like somebody he knows, like
he has that face that can fit into any scenario.
Yes, and he portrayed his
very dad face of the
yes that but you could feel that the fear that they may feel.
Yes,
but
he was tired. He was scared. Exactly.
So okay, this guy can act. This is why he's getting all those jobs. He just knocks it out of the park.
It's true. Oh! Before we move on, sorry,
yes.
I heard that there are 2 post-credit scenes, and one of them is a must-watch. That is all.
Okay, thank you very much. It's not like I was going to leave anyway.
Yeah.
Even if I have to pee into the cup while I'm in this, I'm not leaving anyway.
Yeah, one of them is going to be very good. So,
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Cool. Right, fantastic. Moving on to that one, you wanted to talk about this in particular, and I think we wanted to discuss it. We wanted to bring it to light, and then we would dissect the Black Panther.
Yeah. So basically, I spoke about the first issue of this comic where Black Panther, at the end, we saw the challenge.
It's the Christopher Priest comic, right?
Christopher Priest comic, yes. And we saw a white person challenging for the throne. And who's the son? Sorry, say that again. Can I describe the?
Can you describe this white person? Like how old? Like a?
He's probably early 20s. Early 20s. He looks. He's a proper white-looking guy,
Okay.
And but in the comic, especially in the first issue, he's the son of Black Panther, but he's white. And
the son of T'Challa.
Of T'Challa, yes, T'Challa. So T'Challa is quite elderly at this point, quite elderly. He's looking almost 70 to 80, if I'm being honest, in this. And I spent that podcast trying to come up with reasons why this guy was the son of T'Challa. That maybe he's mixed race, maybe he's an albino. I think I came up with some stupid theories trying to explain how this guy's the son of T'Challa, and especially for the fact that for you to challenge to win a battle, you almost have to be genetically connected.
Correct.
Because Bast oversees the line of the Black Panthers from Bashinga all the way down to present day. So I was coming up with all these theories, but issue 2 is dropped, and it kind of clarifies a lot of things. Okay. So the first thing is this guy. So say again.
Tell us more.
Yes. So first of all, let's rip the band-aid off. This guy has no genetic connection whatsoever to Wakanda at all. He is proper, full-blown Oyinbo. He's an American. He's American by birth. He's American by DNA. Going back, God knows where.
So how did they end up in Wakanda?
Good question. So Black Panther in this. I remember this comic is set in the future.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I told you Black Panther's about. He must be at least 60, 70.
Okay.
And he's got
Old man T'Challa.
the old man T'Challa. He seems to have made so many mistakes. His Storm is dead. So he was married to Storm. Storm is dead. He's still kind of torch for Storm. He's literally built a whole temple to Storm. He's remarried, and when he remarried, he went back to his former ex that comic readers would know as Monica. Monica, I always forget her surname. Monica Lai, the person he was dating originally, and she was pregnant, but she lost the baby.
Okay.
So basically, there's no successor to the throne,
Okay.
and it's becoming an issue, and they've been pushing him to have a successor, and that last attempt failed. Now, who is this kid? Who is this white guy? He is the son of your favorite colonizer,
What's his name?
Everett
Ulysses
Ross.
Claw.
Yes.
Ulysses Claw.
Yeah, no.
That would have been perfect.
This
Oh,
is the
God,
son
yeah.
of Everett Ross.
Everett Ross.
And bottom line is, T'Challa adopted the child. There's a whole parallel story running in the comics. Basically,
Okay.
Everett Ross, I don't know, Christopher Priest sometimes he comes with the drama. Everett Ross was in love with a woman who died tragically. We're not clear why she died tragically. Guess what Everett Ross did? He married that woman's twin sister. But then realized, because people might look alike, they're not the same. This twin sister is depicted as the absolute worst individual ever.
Okay.
Like she's a Karen, and she's a nag, and she's a harpy, and she's basically, and you could see, you laughed before, and she's basically worn down Everett Ross. You know when a person can wear down another person. So Everett Ross is a shell of the man he used to be. He's like walking. If anybody's seen a film called Fallen,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's walking around like that character in Fallen.
Is he still alive?
He's still alive. He still works where he
The
works,
life boy is dead.
but inside he's dead. Yes, inside he's dead. And in one scene, and she's pregnant. So this woman's pregnant. In one scene, we see Rolf and this woman drive to this shop. He walks to this shop. He goes, "I'm going to go," because she's nagging him to go and get something. He walks to the shop, and they show us him walking out the exit of the shop at the back of the exit, and he keeps on walking, and it disappears. He walks and he basically walks all the way from there to Washington, and tells these people, "Listen, give me a change of identity," and he's gone. Nobody knows. So for all intents and purposes, they think he's dead.
He disappeared. Yeah.
Wow.
And this bit is not explained yet. As he's walking out round, guess what? You know where she's still parked outside and she's on the phone morning. Oh yeah, this idiot has just walked to the shop. I don't know what's taking him so long. And somebody crashes on that car. And actually, when you first read it, you think she's dead as well. So she died. Even though Ross didn't know what happened, she died. But apparently she didn't die. Or maybe she died, but the kid was saved. The kid is now the kid is now being raised by the twin daughters of mom, who also is almost like a redneck nonsense type person. So she's raising this kid, and you basically you see the Dora Milaje appear. I think this woman's contacted them, said, "Listen, this child is fatherless and motherless because of Wakanda. You know, she kind of blames Wakanda for all the things that happen around."
Okay.
And she goes, "Listen, if you come and buy this child off me," it's literally what she's telling. So the Wakanda to come up and they basically pay her, and and I think teachers told them, "Listen, I owe Ross a lot. I can't just let this child." So he adopts the child.
So T'Challa would never ever do that.
Even if he did,
T'Challa would never.
T'Challa
T'Challa would never ever do that.
yeah. So there's that. I mean, and the full story is not yet been revealed, but basically
Yeah.
we see what's happening. But that still doesn't mean this guy can challenge for the throne,
No.
technically. But
Yeah.
the side plot is he's being used. So let's be very clear. So there's these democracy was. Remember that democracy was brought into Wakanda.
I remember.
Yes.
Salashani, or what's her name?
Yes. So that thing's been an issue ever since then. So there's this group of Babadawus, let me call them that, who are using the divide of the new democracy versus the traditional method to position themselves. They want to grab power.
Yes.
They are the ones using magic to make this guy almost worthy of challenging for the throne. He's their pawn.
Oh, so
Okay.
he's bewitched now.
Yeah, he's their
He's under
pawn.
spell.
He doesn't know that,
Okay.
but he's their
Okay.
pawn. They've gone and they've got I don't know how to describe this. You know Bast, right?
I
Yes.
It's
got you.
almost they found the children of Bast. Like there's these three they've Black Panthers, baby Black Panthers, who are like they're meant to be. I don't know what they're meant to be. Like whether they new offspring of Bast or, but they're very significant, and they're using those in conjunction with this to say this guy is the new Black Panther. It's a whole. It's still a bit murky,
Okay.
you know.
And,
But
and where's T'Challa in all this? T'Challa knows that. What's this guy's name? The white boy.
Kitaima is what it's called.
So T'Challa knows Kitaima is challenging for the Black Panther.
Yeah.
For to
So
be
no,
the-
so they're
the-
fighting. He's fighting this old 60-year-old. But don't be wrong. Black Panther is winning. Now here's another. T'Challa's winning. But these guys are trying to rig it for this guy. But
Who the host of
yeah,
the-
but T'Challa is still winning because technically Bast he should win.
yes.
Then at one stage, Everett Ross comes in, and Everett Ross has been somewhere. He's old as well, very old as well. He's old, he's been in Wakanda, and again I've skipped a bit where the Wakandans find out that Everett Ross, you're alive and you're hiding. You're now undercover federal agent with a different identity. They go there, him with one of his actions, and kidnap him, almost kidnap him. We have found you. So he's been in Wakanda. He's bitter. He's old. He's now almost against the. He's almost against Black Panther actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he comes to this. So he finds out this channel. He now appears at this in the middle of this battle, and the son's really doubly pissed at him, and he goes to kill his dad.
Yes. And then T'Challa jumps in front of it. And then
No,
he
no.
gets stabbed.
T'Challa says no. I yield. Don't kill him. I yield. And you win the challenge by either T'Challa dying or yielding.
Yes.
So as soon as he yields, you can see the Babalawo going, yes, yes. And so at the end of that second issue, this guy's sitting on the throne of Wakanda.
Why is he sitting on the throne? Who yielded?
T'Challa.
T'Challa yielded.
So that he would not kill. So that the guy would not kill
Everett
Everett
Ross.
Ross. I mean, it's. So here's the thing. It makes for a very compelling story, but not.
It's
based on-
intriguing.
but not
It's not.
based.
It's not.
on
It's not a
what we know.
necessary. It's not a necessary story.
No,
it-
no,
it's-
no,
it's
no, Reds.
just based on what we know
Yes.
of the characters and the sovereign nation of Wakanda,
Yes.
they would never
So,
do that.
So there's something called the event that
Okay,
they keep on alluding to. So
Yeah.
this comic jumps between 3 time periods.
Okay.
24 years before the event, and the fight is 16 years after the event. This event seems to be what killed Storm,
Storm, okay. Yeah,
and not just Storm. I think it's wrecked a lot of the whole world. A lot of heroes have
Yeah.
gone, and
Yeah.
it's also what caused this tribal guy to be able to gain influence.
okay.
And it's really explained. So there's still. I mean, this is the second issue.
Yeah.
What it is intriguing. Yes, I'm thinking to myself, hang on, minute, why would you even do this? But
Yeah.
it's intriguing.
Exactly.
And that's where it's kind of. But the moment I realized, this guy is not biologically linked to Wakanda, I said, okay,
Yes.
this is gonna go pear-shaped. But then there's you can see where they've used magic to almost make him qualify. Where they've used
Yeah.
these babalawos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's certainly, like you said, it's certainly intriguing, but I'm just like, okay. I mean,
I won't be reading it.
Well, to be honest,
T'Challa is such a traditional person as
Yeah.
well. Like he's modern, yeah, but he's such.
Oh,
The
he's
throne
traditional.
being
Yeah,
brought to him, yeah, he's quite
yeah.
traditional.
And
So the thought,
yeah,
yeah, sorry,
I know. So what I'm saying is, he doesn't. Don't get me wrong. Teacher in this comic doesn't believe Katama deserves to challenge or should be challenging.
okay,
But
okay,
because he raised him, he doesn't want to kill him either.
yeah.
So he throughout this fight, he's almost pleading with this, don't do this, don't do this. You can see him pleading throughout
Yeah,
with Katama, but Katama is being whopped by what
yeah.
these people have said to him. One thing I would say this is, I believe this is kind of comic that will read way better once it's collected.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Yes, it
I'm gonna
is.
wait.
Okay.
Because when I read this one, I had to go back and reread the first one because of the
I'm gonna wait.
and I know
Well, the
it's
jump,
going to
the
happen
time jumps
again.
as well.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait because it sounds like something that'll be like maybe 4, 6 issues,
yep.
and
Well,
that,
how
that'll
many
be
is it limited? Is it a limited run or it's going to keep going?
it has
It's
to be.
it probably isn't because the company's actually called The World Without End or something. It's not even a Black Panther ongoing series.
Yeah, it's gonna end.
So it's
It's gonna be
limited.
like Superman Lost or something.
Yes.
Maybe like
So I've
four,
not
six.
checked. I didn't want to check because
issues.
I'm enjoying it. So I didn't want to spoil my enjoyment by finding out I've only got one left or two left.
Yeah,
you know.
it's gonna be time boxed for sure.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
and I think it's the kind of thing that like it would have to be a black writer that would do it, like Priest or John
Yes.
Ridley, or you just say, okay, Mark Bernardin. Okay, let me just because if a white person tried this,
Oh yeah. I think Priest is using the fact that we regard him a lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
like the Hudlin brothers or something, Reginald Hudlin. If they decided to write it, we'll be like, okay, we'll give it a chance. But if it was someone that was not ethnic, then it would be causing a lot of
Yep.
yeah brouhaha. But okay, I'll wait for it to be to be condensed, and then I'll read the whole thing. But it just sounds
It's very good. While we're talking about good comics, there's another comic like similar in tone to this. Well, not similar in
okay.
tone. Similar in that there's only two out now,
Try.
and again, I think it would be way better to read it to read
I think
it.
I know the one you're going to say. But go on, which one?
Is it Imperial?
Yes, it is
Imperial.
Imperial.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
It is
So
yeah,
you're
Imperial.
starting to be talking about that one.
yeah, yeah,
It
yeah,
is Imperial.
yeah. I mean, I've not read the second one. I'm like saving it. That's how good I enjoy. That's how much I enjoyed the first one. So,
It's Imperial. Yeah, it's the summer event. It's the summer event
yeah.
of this year of 2025 for this thing. So I think anything. I'm a big Richard Rider fan anyway. So and Nova Corps. So
I don't know why there's so many Richard Rider fanboys. You're not the only one. I know quite,
like
and you guys are not very passionate.
Kingsley is one too,
Oh,
right?
Kingsley's a big, and he hates Sam Alexander with passion.
yeah, he doesn't like Sam Alexander, but I
Yeah.
like Sam Alexander.
Oh,
So
okay,
that's
okay,
I
okay.
actually like Sam Alexander. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think he's a good addition. But okay. Yeah, Imperium is good. Are we reading anything? Is there anything I want to recommend for people to read?
Oh, there's quite a few, but let's leave that for next. Oh, actually,
Yeah, I have
next week's gonna be Fantastic Four.
Okay. So one thing for next week.
Yep.
Yes.
Do we want to get together like the night before or the morning to sort out the settings,
Oh, for sure.
or way ahead of talking like audio settings, video settings, and make sure?
Oh yeah, we'll take that offline. We will do that. Yeah. We'll plan that in.
No, I want our listeners to know we're thinking about them.
Yeah. And listeners, please. As you see, we're using a new format here. This is what Red is referencing. It took a while to set this all up. Let us know if you think it works better or not. And unfortunately, there's one guy here who decided not to turn up. Lack of professionalism. But tell us what you feel about the new look.
The new layout.
Yeah, the new
Yeah,
layouts. And if you've got any suggestions, let us know. Over the last couple of weeks, I've become an OBS expert, and I use the word expert with quotes.
Very useful. Very useful. Guys, it took us 25 minutes to set up the audio.
Yeah, yes.
No,
Yeah.
no, it was
It's
33
longer.
minutes.
Yeah.
It was longer.
Yeah.
Right, guys. So looking forward to Fantastic Four, talking about Fantastic Four next week. Until then, remember to rate, like, subscribe, and just Geeking out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. and we will see you next week. Red.
All right, then. We'll see you guys next week.
That what?
Thanks for listening, guys, and we'll see you later.
Naija nerds.